Hello guys, in today's episode we're gonna be speedrunning for this whole summer event because I just checked and I have 3 days to do it, and as you can see I didn't do pretty much anything. I didn't even complete the first quest that unlocks all the stuff you can do, and I have absolutely no clue what the event is like. I haven't looked at anything other than like the new skin for Bennett and Yelan, which I by the way absolutely love. Yeah, I have no clue what's going on, what the activity is gonna be, what the story is gonna be about. I'm just diving in at first, and honestly I'm a little bit scared. I hope it's gonna take me a lot of time. Like probably right now editing me is like putting on screen exactly how much time this took in total, but we'll see. And a thing I wanna add is that I'm gonna be skipping the story because while I care for the Genshin story, I usually just do the Archon quests and story quests of characters that I really like. And these characters, Buonani, Cheska, Bennett, it's not like I don't care for them, but I'm not too invested in it, to really care that much, so I'm just gonna skip it, Yeah, and I really want to speedrun it, so I just want to get to the activities as fast as possible, so probably gonna click through the entire thing and we'll meet again once the activities get unlocked. Okay, so here's the map of the entire thing. That's huge. I didn't even unlock the map for a long time. I just opened the map today, and when I saw how big the island is, I was like, oh my god. Yeah, obviously I'm not gonna explore all of it like 100%, but I'm gonna shoot for like 50-60% range. Okay, we got something. I'm not sure what though. Easy Breeze album. What is it? Is this like a... Oh. Okay, that's interesting. I don't know what it does yet because it wasn't explained. Maybe it was explained, but I just skipped the entire thing. But interesting. Okay, and one more thing. Let's check. Okay, pretty I have 108 primos, which isn't a lot, I know, but I've been spending a lot on Inefa. I definitely want to get her. And then the new lady. I forgot her name, but let's just say I'm very interested in the assets she has, okay? I'm all in for her gameplay, If you don't have a clue what I'm talking about, I'm gonna put her on screen probably. If editing me isn't so lazy. I don't know how editing me is gonna feel like. She will probably have several hours of footage to go through and edit, so, I mean, good luck to her, I guess. That's all I can really say right now recording. Okay, we got some weird things floating around, and I see a lot of paint getting thrown. I'm gonna get like a Splatoon type minigame in Genshin. That would be kinda cool. Okay, is the event getting unlocked now? I mean like all the activities? Oh, I think it is! Okay, amazing. Seems like we got 3 main things and then one's locked. Yeah, I guess we need to complete some kind of quest. So I think I'm gonna go from left to right and we'll see. Travels are full with friends. Huh, that sounds somewhat like a co-op mode to me, right? Okay, like I said, I have absolutely no clue what's going on. I didn't check out the events beforehand, so I'm completely fresh and new, so whatever happens, happens, right? I'm curious to check it out. Let's take a look. What is it about? Journey 1, A Tale of Two Boxes. That's interesting. Is it gonna be like a puzzle in the game? Because I know Genshin really likes doing these. Oh, okay, yeah, that's a puzzle, it seems like. Okay, I'm not fully sure what we need to do here. Okay, so this guy can push big boxes, it seems like. Okay. Oh. Now he can't get through here. Okay, let's switch to the little guy. And he's like a button that probably... Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, big guy, come here. And that was like a collectible. Interesting. Oh, and we also need to reach the finish line with the other guy too. Nice. Okay, for these kind of puzzle minigames, I think this one is pretty nice. Like, it's not hard or anything, I mean, at least not now. The mechanics are interesting. I don't think we ever had anything like this before. I mean, I know we had like those puzzle elements that have you, you know, like running around, moving some things, but this one with like two little creatures moving around, we didn't have anything like that. Okay, interesting. So probably need to activate this one and then this one, right? Yep. Okay, cool. Bam. Okay. Yeah, honestly, there's not much to talk about the actual minigame, so I'm probably gonna just start rambling around about, you know, like how my day went and everything. So yeah, like so far my day is going pretty nicely. I mean, in the morning I did some writing actually, both for the video that's gonna go on my channel in a little bit. Oops. Okay, we're lost here. Yeah, like I was saying, both for a new video that's gonna be coming up shortly, but also for a new project I'm playing. Huh. Okay, it's only the third stage. I'm already quite puzzled on what actually needs to be done here. Okay, I think we jump using this guy over here, yeah, and then this guy can move. Nice. Okay, that took me a bit too many attempts, admittedly, but okay, we got it. We got it. That's what counts. Yeah, like I was talking about, it's already for a new project. Right now it's shaping into a short story, but eventually I would like to transition it into a visual novel, because you might not know this if you're new to the channel, but one of the first videos I ever made on YouTube were actually video game analysis, and particularly ones about visual novels. And we lost. Okay. Yeah, ones about visual novels, because I'm honestly a huge fan of the genre and I really want to, you know, contribute to it in my own way. And the story I've been writing is definitely very interesting, and I think would be pretty nice to have in a form of visual novel. Okay, let's make the little steps here. Okay, wait, let me push you here. Okay, I think that's good enough. And now this guy can stand here because there's weight. Yep, exactly. Nice. Basically, the idea for the story that I'm writing is that there's this thing called Fox and Hounds. You might have heard of it. It's... honestly, I'm not quite sure if it's something that actually exists in like culture of the countries, etc. Or is it something like made up by someone? But I think like the concept itself is very interesting, and I definitely want to, you know, like get inspired by it and use it in my own work. Basically, what's going on is that you have a small group of friends, most likely, or overall just people, and one of these people is a fox, and their job is basically to just run around in the forest, most times after dark, you know, for better vibes and stuff. And while they run, they leave behind a faint trace of something. It could be sound, it could be sand, it could be like ashes or something. Basically anything that's like... that fell off. Okay, let me reset. Basically something that could be easily marked on like trees, grass, etc. And you leave this mark behind, and then after like half an hour or other time that you kind of agreed on, all the hounds start chasing after you, but they only use the trail that you left behind. Okay, I think I messed up this puzzle. Or... no, like this guy can just clear that. Oh. Okay, I think I know where I messed up. That makes sense, okay. I'm getting too distracted by telling the story instead of like actually playing and thinking about what I'm doing. But that's fine, that's fine. I think we need to like push this. It's gonna like fall off. Okay, let me switch to big guy. Yeah, like 5 minutes ago I was talking about how this minigame is so easy and effortless. Wow, I'm actively struggling. Not even the hardest level. But I think I figured it out now, yeah. Just push that box down the slope. Yep, here it goes. Yep, exactly. And this guy can just basically brute force his way through here by jumping. Can you? Yeah, you can. Nice. Okay, so what I was talking about, oh yeah, the fox and hound stuff. Yeah, and basically, while the hounds are chasing you, they must scream at the top of their lungs, right? For just to, you know, have a more interesting and creepy atmosphere. Like you're alone in the forest, in the dark, someone is chasing you, and you hear just these screams in the background, and that's when you know they're coming, right? And basically, well, this idea sounds pretty innocent on its own, right? Like it's basically a game with some friends. Is it glitched out? Okay, I've managed to broke the minigame. Cool. And yeah, while it's supposed to be a cute game you play with friends, it can also be used as some sort of ritual to basically communicate with the spirit of the dead. And once again, I'm not saying it's like an actual thing that exists in some cultures. I'm just saying I saw this as a site online and decided to take inspiration from it. The way the ritual works to communicate with the dead basically works that way, that you start as a fox. You start running through the dark forest, you know, all alone at night, and leaving these traces. Which could be, you know, again, like ash, sand, or something, like maybe even chalk. But the thing is, you start those traces from the place that someone has been buried in. You know, it's like from their grave or somewhere else. Place they died also. It kind of depends, you know, like there are different versions of it. And then when you actually start running, leaving those traces, the spirit is gonna follow you. It's gonna run after you like those hounds, you know. And when you hear screaming and like, you know, like loud scary voices of something coming for you, that's when you know that spirit you choose to communicate with is actually going after you, and you can talk with it. And it very much depends on the nature of the spirit, you know, because you could be dealing with someone that, for example, knew you and loved you, and the spirit is gonna be nice. Obviously, it won't want to, you know, like hurt you actively. But if you choose to do it recklessly and like do it with someone who died long ago, or like you don't exactly know very well, then it could be problematic, and you could be in active danger, basically, because you just awoke the spirit from the death and the peaceful stay in the afterlife, and you just put it back to earth, you know. Like some spirits are gonna be pissed about it, you know, obviously. So yeah, that's the basic idea. Basically, I've seen it in some ARGs and quick horror stories on the internet, but I want to take it a step further, you know, and make an actual full story around it. Okay, can you... Is it supposed to like launch the small box onto the thing? Because I've been trying that and it just doesn't work. Or am I doing something wrong? Like, let me try it one more time. See, like I pushed the bot. I think I'm just placing it too far on the right. Like, let me just push it a little bit to the... Yeah, maybe something like that. And let's try the big guy now. Okay. And it still doesn't work. What, am I supposed to push it further? Oh. This little guy is too small to do it. Wait, maybe the big guy is supposed to? But, wait. Can he even get up from here? Okay, I think you're supposed to really just launch the box into the thing, but it just refuses to get there. Or again, I'm doing something horribly wrong and I'm just very stubborn in my ways. But like, that feels like the most logical explanation for the puzzle. See? It just went completely different. Okay, let me check. didn't work. What? I was doing the same thing over and over, and it didn't work. When I clicked the button for assistance, it worked all of a sudden. I don't know. Okay, I guess it's physics based, so it could be a bit faulty. In some ways, you know, absolutely, I could see it. I mean, it's a small mini game in Genshin, you know, like obviously I'm gonna spend a lot of time testing it and making sure that it's absolutely perfect and glitchless, but still, that felt kind of weird. Okay, so that's our first mini game done. Let's see how many points do we get. We got a little bit of them. We got the weapon and the first refinement for it. And yeah, basically not even halfway there, which is expected, obviously, because we still have like 4 other mini games to get through, but still, it's kind of fun. It was chill. Other than the frustration from the physics not really working the way I kind of expected them to, it was fun. Okay, yeah, and once again, coming back to the story I was telling, I'm sorry, I'm just getting distracted by the game, but I hope it's not too all over the place and distracting, because I'm trying to both play and actually tell somewhat of a story, but I'm gonna try and focus more, okay? We got quite a long way to go there. We're gonna do some exploring, and I'm gonna finish what I was talking about. So basically, I want to push the story a bit more than what I saw on the internet, which were like quick creepypastas and like shorts exploring the idea. I want to make it an actual full story to be explored in a piece of writing or a visual novel, especially because I think like the visual aspect and the music could really be enhancing the atmosphere. And the story I want to tell is gonna be halfway between a romance and a horror, a psychological horror to be exact. Because I want the story to be divided into 2 parts, basically. One of them is gonna be, you know, like more softer and positive, more romance vibes, which basically relies on the idea that there were 2 lovers in this small house in the middle of the forest, right? And they were living happily, kind of cut off from the entire civilization, just relying on themselves in the forest. But one day, one of the lovers suddenly died, you know, and obviously it was very tragic for the other one, because they were left practically alone in this big, vast forest, you know, on this empty house. But then they came across this book that was describing the actual ritual I was talking about, you know, the fox and hounds thing, and basically, they decide to try it out, summon their lover, talk with them again, you know, maybe reconcile a little bit, talk through some things they didn't have time to do, you know, and just basically have a pleasant, wholesome time. And it works, it actually works. Obviously the whole thing is gonna be a little creepy because we got empty forest at night, you know, like an actual spirit chasing you. It's gonna be a little bit creepy, but the ritual went well. Like, she respected all the rules that were set up. I didn't mention it, but there are several rules to be followed when you're performing that ritual. Like, for example, you can never lead the trail directly to your house or any place that you live in currently, you know, or staying overnight. And a bunch more, which I'm not gonna mention here because that's a whole deep dive, and a lot of the rules I still haven't figured out and like exactly set in stone. Because I'm trying to make it, you know, like my own version of my own rules, world building and stuff, not trying to just directly copy someone else's work and imagination. But I'm letting myself follow this one ground rule, you know, that you never lead the trail to your house. And she respected all the rules, she followed the playbook exactly, and she actually got to meet with her lover, and it was a very wholesome and nice, touching moment, you know, for them to talk, hang out for a few days before, you know, the spirit passed on to the higher level, went back to the afterlife. And yeah, the entire thing was a bit scary, but ultimately chill, and nothing bad happened. So that kind of gave the character a lot of encouragement to try again, you know, with other people, because when she learned that the ritual worked, obviously it's such a big thing, right? Like, oh wow, right now I can communicate with other people in my life that died, you know? Maybe I didn't say goodbye to my best friend when she died, or maybe I still haven't figured things out with my grandparents, etc. So what she decides to do is perform the ritual again, this time on her mother, which died when she was pretty young. Like, it's gonna be very sad. She's gonna have a very sad backstory of her mother, which was basically kind of abusive and absolutely a bad person, you know, a bad influence on her. And the girl decides that she really wants to reconnect with her mother and like really talk about it as like an adult, you know, like confront her about all the pain and trauma she caused her, and just talk through it, you know, like hear her perspective. Why did the mother feel like she needed to hurt or retaliate on her daughter? It was nowhere her fault. So yeah, that's basically the backstory of her and her mother. And what's gonna happen is that she's gonna perform the ritual again, but this time because she felt, you know, like more comfortable, because it worked the last time and nothing bad happened. So, you know, maybe it's such a harmless thing, you know, maybe they were exaggerating with all the bad things that they said could happen when you don't follow the rules, you know, maybe they were just exaggerating. So she basically decides that she's not gonna follow all the rules and breaks a few of them, and then that's when the story switches from like a sad romance kind of story to more of a psychological horror, when she's being chased through the forest and like confronted with her trauma of the mother and like the very vengeful spirit that taunts her, because, you know, the mother, being a pretty bad person, didn't get the chance to pass on to the afterlife and to the higher layer, but like still roams around the earth as a wandering spirit, you know, just waiting for someone to call her. And her daughter did exactly that, you know. And as you can tell, I'm very excited for this thing, and I really want to, you know, keep writing it. And eventually make it into a visual novel, because I just think that the concept would be so interesting, right? Like, you can tell me in the comments, you know, what do you think about the story? Do you find it like interesting, or like, you know, something that you would be interested in reading? And if you have like any ideas on how to, you know, explore other themes or like things to add and write about, then yeah, I'm absolutely gonna take all of them to heart, you know. I'm gonna read everything, you know, you have to say. I'm gonna absolutely, you know, like try to use all your ideas and incorporate them somehow. You'll find them fitting. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little rant of me just bumbling about the story I'm writing. If you want to stick with me long term, that's something you're gonna have to get used to, you know, because I'm a writer that finds it very difficult to shut up when I'm working on a new piece, you know. So yeah, I really hope you didn't mind. But we got ourselves a new minigame, which seems like it's gonna be another one of them like sniper events. We had one in Fontaine, right, when we were shooting villagers, but this time I think they went for a more pacifist approach and have us shooting some little cactus figures instead of villagers, which is fair, honestly. Can I shoot the balloon? No. Okay, I have to shoot the guy itself. Didn't he? Okay, now he died. Cool. I mean, it's not anything too interesting, honestly, as a minigame, but it's fun, you know. I don't mind it. It's just, yeah, I wanted to say it's very short, but it seems like we got some more enemies to beat, and I saw like there were like few stages. Let's do. I don't think we got anything from it. Okay, this guy is sneaky. I haven't played any FPS in a very long time, so like my skills are absolutely very rusty. Okay, this guy is... Can I shoot him for defense? No, doesn't seem like... Okay, we got him. There are a lot of them. They are starting to move a lot more, which is interesting. Okay, we got I don't know how many more. Got this guy, that's for sure. And that was the last one. Okay. The levels are long. Okay, I was gonna complain that this is short, but this is actually not short at all. And I still don't know if the chest give us anything. I guess we're gonna have to see after the game finishes. Okay, that was it. That was pretty fun, honestly. I didn't mind it actually. I even have a record of remaining bullets, which is interesting. Okay, now we have to shoot them while HP is decreasing. Interesting, okay. Let's just make quick work of these guys. And there are more coming. Okay. The reload times is really slow, honestly, which is kinda not like destroying the experience, but just makes it a bit clunky and slow, you know? Because like for every shot we take, we need to wait a few seconds for it to sweet, and then hit him. For it to, you know, like reload and be ready again. Okay. Nice. So far it's very easy. I'm hoping it gets so much challenging later on. We only lost one heart over the entire thing. Okay, what are the other guys? I can turn practically all the way around. That's interesting. The music reminds me of something, but I'm not quite sure. I can't exactly place on what I'm thinking it reminds me of. Can I shoot it mid-air? Yeah, I can. Okay. Cool. That was very easy. I don't think we'll ever have to worry about dropping beneath like 20. But maybe I'll eat my words, you know? Maybe. Okay, while I'm playing this little mini game, I guess I can talk more about how my day was going. And like I was saying, it's going pretty well because I started writing both the video, which I'm not gonna talk about actually right now. I'm gonna have to wait for it to come out and, you know, watch it. I'm not gonna spoil anything. But it's gonna be a very interesting video on Genshin. It's gonna be an essay, which I don't do that often on the channel right now. But there are definitely a few of them coming. And yeah, this new essay that I'm working on, it's gonna be maybe a bit controversial actually. I might get called off for it a little bit, but we'll see. Yeah, and besides writing, I went to the gym, which was very nice. It was very empty today, which kind of surprised me because it was like the beginning of the afternoon kind of era. And the crowd was basically non-existent. Like I walked in and there were like 3 or 4 people max, which was pretty good because, you know, I was doing leg day and I don't want to, you know, like wait for the squad rack to empty and like sit there for half an hour waiting for the guy to finish. Honestly, this time I was kind of the person to, you know, take the sweetest time finishing a workout because I had like 3 separate people coming to me asking, okay bro, how many sets do you have left? And I was always saying them, oh, okay, I got one more, and the one more turned into something more like 3 or maybe 4. But I gave them the equipment afterwards, you know. When I was finished, I called for them like, hey dude, you know, I'm finished, you can take it off. And I went to hog another machine. Like I just can't help it. I love leg day. Like I know some people in the gym community really hate on leg days, which is kind of crazy to me because like, do you really hate a thing just because it's difficult? Like I know it's not the most pleasant experience ever. It's kind of hard and your legs hurt like shit after you finish. But that's like the entire point of it, you know? And, you know, like just hating on it just because you're not as good at it, you know, as for like chest day or whatever. It's kind of silly to me. Like, I love my leg day. I absolutely love walking onto the gym like an absolute zombie, you know, like dragging my legs along, ready to pass out on the floor. I love it. The harder the leg day, the better the day afterwards. I'll tell you that. I'm gonna tell you that, you know, like absolutely embrace the leg day, embrace the pain, like start to like it, absolutely. Once you switch your mindset to like really embrace and start to liking the pain, it becomes so much easier to like leg day, you know, which is a mindset I definitely recommend. Okay, we cleared a few of the minigames, we got 2 out of 5, and we got pretty nice progress after all. Okay, let's check how many primos do we have. 588. Okay, I'm not gonna wish right now. I'm gonna wait till I finish everything and then do a big summoning session. Obviously, the session is gonna be big. It's probably gonna be like 10, maybe 15 pulls, but still, it's gonna be fun to, you know, have this as a little reward for clearing everything. So yeah, we got 3 more mini games, or 2 exactly. So yeah, we got 2 more mini games. This one is still locked, and the surprise there is as well. Is it a quest? Let's see. Is it a quest? I can't check it now. Okay, I'm gonna assume it's a quest, which I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna skip them. Like I said, and if the quest isn't necessary to complete some of the mini games, I'm gonna skip them. Honestly, because my goal is to like basically clean everything here and all the mini games, and if the quest isn't required to that, then I'm gonna skip out on like 40 primos we get. Like, I'm not saying that it's nothing, but it's, I think in my mind, when I'm gonna skip it either way, it's not worth the effort, right? Okay, hello guys, it's the next day and another recording session, so hopefully I'm gonna finish the event in this recording session or maybe the next one. So far it's been going really smoothly and it didn't take that much time as I was expecting, but to be honest, we also have this whole area to explore, which, like I said, I'm not gonna go above like 40-50%, but still I kind of wanna, you know, like do a little bit of exploring. So yeah, that's probably gonna take the most amount of time than the mini games. But okay, let's go check out what we actually have to do still. Yeah, we have these 2 mini games, so that's cool. Let's go this one because it's unlocked. It's bad at stuff. Okay, do we have to walk? Yeah, we have to walk. That's fine. Okay, let me just do this one thing. Don't worry, it's not beer. It's an energy drink, yeah. Honestly, when starting YouTube, I definitely got myself addicted to energy drinks. Like, before, I was used to popping one in the gym, like at the start of my workout, you know, I have like a monster ready and sip through it for my entire session. But now, not only do I drink energy drinks in the gym, but I also chug one every morning when I sit down to record or edit. I know it's not the healthiest, but honestly, I'm in my early 20s, so I think I have some time for the consequences to really catch up with me, you know. The same thing is with smoking, definitely. Like, I know I should cut it out eventually, obviously, and it's gonna really fuck me up in the future, but like, for now, I just... It's too hard to quit, you know? Like, it's too hard. And I don't feel the consequences that much yet, you know? It's like, for now, the consequences don't exactly outweigh the absolute hell that is quitting nicotine. And trust me, I've tried quitting. Okay, I've tried quitting not once, not twice, but god is it hard. Okay, did I just teleport from... Okay, yeah, stupid me. Okay, let's see what we have to do here. Let's play. Okay. What is the game mode exactly? I've been saying that it would be kinda cool to have something like Splatoon, and I didn't read that. Okay, let's read that actually. During the challenge, after the vitality is depleted, I shall be restrained for a period of time in the mysterious bubble. Oh, Okay. So this is like different mini games, right? Okay. Well, let's try this one. And do we have to get the 4,000 points in every one of them, or like collectively? And we get to like pick the best one. Okay, we get primos for trying each one, and then okay, I think it's like we can pick our favorite minigame. Okay, let's try with the first one. And so first with actually matching, so it's gonna be exciting. I mean, if you see my last video about picking up people on co-op, well, you might know that my relationship with Genshin co-op isn't exactly the best, but I mean, we're playing a mini game here, you know, so hopefully it's gonna be fine. These creatures are really funky. They're kinda cute, like... Okay, what am I doing actually? Oh, okay, I'm painting, dobra. Okay, that's cool. I don't know if I'm doing anything correctly. I don't have a clue what I'm doing. Yeah, I should have probably read the rules, right? Okay, but we're gaining points when you spray different things. So I guess I'm doing something right. Yeah, I'm typical Genshin player. I don't read. Because, I mean, why would I? And we get to switch colors. Does it do anything if we switch colors? I don't know. Okay, we ran out of paint. What do we retweet it? Is this like a... Oh yeah! Oh, you can do that. That's cool. I mean, it's not exactly like Splatoon, but it's kind of similar, I guess. Does it like let us... Okay, I think this is like letting us spray more paint. I don't know, like the controls are kind of confusing, to be completely honest. I don't know. Maybe it would have been more fun if I actually read the rules, but you know me, I'm a typical Genshin player, so... Okay. That's cool. This object must be painted yellow. Okay. Let's go. I don't know if we're like working with other people or we're just doing this like single player, but I think we're doing this with different people. Why are they losing lives though? What are the sprains? Oh, it's spraying these ones. Cool. Why can I... Okay, got it. Huh. What is this one? I have absolutely no clue what's happening. What do we spray now? I think I'll spray that wall just infinitely. And that was the end. Okay. I have absolutely no clue what I just did, but I guess it worked. We got 300 points, which isn't like very much considering I have to get 4,000 in total. Okay, let's see. Let's check out the other minigames. Maybe there are more. Okay. Vibrant fruit will appear. Touching these fruits will cause acidic damage. Oh, okay, so we have to color at least 3 of them in the same color, I guess. Okay, we'll see about that. I really enjoy the loading animation. Just, am I the only one who thinks that these kind of looks like Among Us crew members? Like, was it intentional? Because honestly, it looks a bit intentional. Okay, let's try it. Okay, so I don't know if you're working like against them or with them. I think we're working against each other, okay. Interesting. What can I color these? Ah, I guess, okay, that makes sense. Like, only few of these are paintable. Okay. Yeah, I absolutely suck at this game. Oh god. Oh. Where are the rest of them? I have no clue what these stars do. They just teleport on place, but they are hanging out. This must be like a good spot for that, right? Surely. Oh my god. And he got it before me. That sucks. Okay, this is huge. Okay, we got one at least. Okay, I'm kinda getting into the groove of the minigame, which is still kinda weird and very intuitive, but yeah, we're doing something at least. The controls are really weird. If you haven't played this, like, you may kind of confirm if is it just me not getting something, or is it like really weird and confusing for you also? Okay. Yeah, I was talking about like smoking and energy drinks, which is not the most interesting topic in the world, but I guess I can continue. Yeah, so like, I'm an European, right? I'm Polish, so like the thing you often hear about like Europeans and Polish, Russian people especially is that we start smoking and drinking very young, right? Because in America, I think you have the minimum age to start drinking and smoking is 21. So like, we start like 3 years before you, essentially. But obviously that doesn't always stop us, and yeah, we're very famous for being like 14 years old and already like 2 years deep into alcoholism or smoking addiction. Which is kind of sad if you think about it, but you know, it's kind of the stereotype you often see in like Western memes. For change, I'm completely different because I actually started smoking like when I was 20. So I wasn't I'm not saying I wasn't exposed to it earlier, because I absolutely was. It's just that I never really considered doing this until I was, you know, like well past that age when you typically start doing so, right? So what happened is essentially I was working a job, right, with a few different people, and we had a running gag that like literally everyone was smoking, you know, and every break for the employees was basically just going out and smoking and taking every little chance we could get to, you know, like light a cigarette or vapes and stuff. And after like months of working this job with these people who were always smoking, I got kind of curious, you know, because I never really even tried smoking, even for a little bit. Because for the longest time, I was a big, like, I was really big on staying sober, you know, and like not even touching all the different things, because I was convinced like, oh, it's the worst thing you could possibly do ever, right? And I had like a very strong moral compass, you could say. But, you know, after like months and months of being exposed to it, I got kind of curious, like, okay, if these people are doing it so much, then I guess it must be fun in a way, right? And yeah, I eventually given in. asked someone to borrow me their vape for a little bit. Obviously, I was hooked instantly. And the next day, literally the next day, I got my own vape. And, you know, like, I pulled up to the break and pulled up my own vape. And people were like, oh my god, Patricia, why are you smoking? What happened to you? And, you know, they were all kind of shocked that I, like the purest angel that was there, suddenly started smoking. And yeah, it was fun. And ever since then, I left the job like a long time ago, but I'm still smoking. Like pretty much the only thing I got from this job, besides obviously the money, was probably a few notepads that we like got as a promotion, I guess, and my addiction to smoking, which is pretty fun, definitely. And actually, something funny about the job is that I was actually a fundraiser for this global charity. I'm not gonna say which one because, you know, like maybe you could track me down or something. I don't know. I'm just not. I just didn't want to dox myself accidentally. But essentially, I was working this charity, right? And a whole job was to just walk up to people on the streets and be like, "Hey, do you wanna like hear me out on this program we're doing? Do you want to like, you know, like support us financially, get some money to us?" Like we had like this whole script written out, you know, to like be telling these stories exactly, you know, to like mention all of these different facts and be like very nice to the people, and just always be like, oh dear friend, like, do you wanna, you know, talk with me about it? It would be really cool if you did, and stuff. But like once in a while we did this exercise where we basically flipped the whole script on its head, and instead of being as nice as possible, we were like the meanest possible, which is kind of fun. And you know, like before trying this exercise, I was always seen as this little shy, very nice person, you know, like I was always wholesome, always eager to help people, you know, very nice. I never smoked, I never drank, you know, like they were sharing stories of like wild parties they've been at. I was sharing stories of, you know, how I'm staying home, doing some art, you know, reading some books and all that stuff. They like wholesome things. But when it came time to do this exercise, and basically we're supposed to be as mean as possible, I pull up with the craziest chain of insult like they ever seen. And all of them were like, oh my fucking god, Patricia, what are you doing? Why are you so mean? Yeah, it's it was very fun to like completely change how they viewed me as this, you know, very wholesome person to suddenly this biggest menace to society. And it's honestly the most fun thing about being like perceived as wholesome when you're on the inside like not really that wholesome. Because when you actually switch for once, you know, and like actually start having your actual personality, it's really fun to surprise people with that, you know, absolutely. And the reaction you get when you finally switch and show this mean side of you is incredible. And anytime I meet someone new, obviously I spend like the first week or two being super nice, wholesome, you know, like barely even swearing. But eventually there comes a time when I can show my fangs. And I remember when I was hanging out with this group of girls, we were having like a cool board game night, kind of. We're having like a cool board game night, you know, just staying, drinking some wine, playing games. And when it came to Uno, that was when I showed how much of a menace I can actually be. And it was really funny because, you know, like, we were just playing, we were in the heat of the game. Most people left at that point, so I was feeling like more loose, you know, because I'm not gonna start screaming and swearing in front of like 10 people that was there. Like, there were like 3 or 4 people there that was like slightly more familiar with, and I was playing Uno and only one person was left, and I started screaming and insulting her as much as fucking possible, obviously like for fun and stuff, but the look on her face when she first heard me, it was incredible, honestly. I'll never forget that. So yeah, that's my advice. Like, if you want to surprise your friends, try acting wholesome out of the gate and only then switch to your absolute menace kind of personality. It's very fun. Okay, yeah, I switched to this game because it's like the one I kinda understand the most, because in the last one I had absolutely no clue what was going on, as you probably could tell from my gameplay. But this one is like pretty understandable. Like, you just have to hit those balls with the right color, right? And you get points for that. Yeah, so it makes more sense. It makes more sense to me. Honestly, I'm not that big of a fan of these multiplayer challenges they do in Genshin from time to time. I mean, they're okay most of the time, but like, honestly, the novelty of playing one ends after like 1, maybe 2 games, and will have you playing, you know, it for like 10 times to get all the points you need for rewards. It becomes really stale really fast, you know, and not the most fun experience, especially when you don't play with friends, you know. Like, if you have a full Discord of people and you get to like have the whole party, it becomes fun, right? But when you're just doing it with strangers who usually don't know what they're doing, it's not that fun, honestly. Especially if it's like a cooperative game, and you know, like, you get paired with a bunch of people who never played it when you're already on your 10th run, and you just want to finish it so badly because that's your last point when you can get primos, you know, but they just are learning it, and it becomes super fucking frustrating. I probably was that person for a few other people here, because it was literally my first time playing these games, so they probably were more familiar with them already. But yeah. Okay, we get to spray the melon color red, right? Oh, okay, no clue. I don't know, I have no clue what I did. But I mean, it's doing alright, right? It's not that bad. And we got how many points? 750. Okay, not bad. How many points do we have left to grind from? Like 1k or something, right? Let's see. Yeah, we can go like 700, so I think we can comfortably get it in the next round of the game. So yeah, it was pretty short, which I like because it's not really my favorite type of gameplay, like I was saying, so I'm glad it's over quickly. Honestly, this map kind of reminds me of one of the maps in the gun game of CSGO, you know, like if you played CSGO back in the day, I played Arm Race for exactly, there was this map called Jungle or something. It had a very similar layout, you know, of like this main box in the middle and then like these different lanes you could go for. I mean, not exactly, but you know, like even the vibe kind of reminds me of it. And yeah, I'm a huge boomer talking about CSGO when we have CS2 for like 2 years or something. But honestly, I personally kind of dropped the game when the CS2 dropped, because like, I don't know, just kind of didn't have all those different features on launch. It basically just had the premiere mode and this style competitive gameplay, and I wasn't a big fan of that. I actually was one of those crazy people who had like 5k hours on CSGO, but I spent most of these hours on different little gameplay types like gunplay and arms race, which I know is kind of psychotic behavior, but I'm just not into that very serious competitive play. And I don't like working with people. I like fighting against people. So like, arms race was the perfect game for me. Like, hop on, play a few matches of 10 minutes each, leave and be happy, and don't have to cooperate with anyone. You know, I don't have to deal with Russians screaming in my ear or something. I know some people like it for the vibe, but I personally, as a very shy and socially anxious person, not exactly my type of gameplay, you know? I still don't understand what the box in the middle stands for. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, but I just doing this little boss in the middle, and it's working, so yeah. Okay, what are the different ones? Can I get this one left? Why? What happened? It's the first time it happened to me, really. Okay, the question is, did we get enough points for it to end already? Please say. Oh, I don't think it's enough. Do we really have to play one more game for like 100 points or something? Let me check. I think we have, yeah. Literally 100 points. Oh, that sucks. Okay, at least they're not too long, like they're 2 minutes each. I mean, I technically could just do like 2 or 3 objectives and then AFK the rest of it, but I'm recording, I'm doing this for the camera, so might as well complete the whole thing, right? Yeah, okay, let's go. By the way, today was supposed to be a much different day from my usual routine, which is basically like staying home all day working on the YouTube videos and doing some other stuff, because I wanted to actually get out, which is crazy concept for me, right? Like, wow, a Genshin play, getting out and socializing. Wow, incredible. Yeah, I was supposed to visit my friend and we were supposed to do some cooking actually. And we have like this whole very complicated meal planned, which is basically beef Wellington, if I'm not mistaken, that was its name. And yeah, it was... what am I doing here? Okay, I'm stupid. Huh? Can I color this? No. Okay, it's weird, it just can't get completed. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I was supposed to meet my friend and do some cooking, but unfortunately today, for some reason, I don't even know what it is exactly, but there's some Polish holiday and all the stores are closed. So it kinda sucks because we're not able to, you know, get all the ingredients and stuff. So I guess we have to postpone it till tomorrow, which kinda sucks because it drained my plans, but I mean, whatever, it's just one day. Honestly, the fun thing about us cooking is that we on our own are pretty decent cooks, right? Like, I don't usually brag about it, but I can get my way around the kitchen, you know. I can prepare some really decent meals. Like, for example, my favorite is pad thai with shrimp. Absolutely delicious. Or fried rice with beef. In a very oriental dishes I'm very good at usually. But when you come together to actually cook or bake something together, it just turns into the most chaotic kitchen session ever, because, you know, have this Polish saying that basically when there are 6 cooks, there's nothing to eat because all of them are, you know, like talking and goofing around instead of cooking. So that's basically us, but instead of 6, we're just we're just a duo. But yeah, it's absolutely true. When me and him get in the kitchen, it's chaos. Alright, it's fucking chaos. So I'm very excited for it. I'm very curious if we are actually able to do it, because I heard that the beef Wellington is very hard to make. But like, we're up for a challenge. We're not pussies in this bitch, you know. We want to do stuff properly. Okay, cool. We got 2 more refinements, and we are missing just one thing to get a crown and some primos. And what do we have here? Can I climb him? Yeah, I can climb him. Okay, cool. New outfit for Bennett. That's awesome. Okay, let's check it out on him. Oh yeah, he's way here in the middle.
Wow.
Yeah, I like it. I honestly never really liked the original Bennett outfit. So this is a huge upgrade. Definitely. I really like the colors and, you know, the fact that his clothes are like weirdly torn, and the fact that he hides his belly button is a huge plus for me. Honestly, not a fan of that. Okay, cool. Got some more primos. Let's check out how much primos we actually have. We have 935. That's a lot. I'm not gonna claim my commissions for today because, you know, that's not counting into the event stuff, but we're gonna claim the battle pass. Cool. Nice. Okay, let's check out the Yeman skin. Oh my god, she's very pretty. But it costs a lot. Like, do I even have the Genesis for sale? No, I don't. God, that sucks. Yeah, I would have been able to spend like $15, but I already used it for Hutao's skin. So, damn. It sucks because I really like Yelan. I mean, her original outfit is very cool, but the new one is just incredible, right? But honestly, Hutao, it was worth it, you know? Like, people say that she fell off, people said that there are better parody pieces. I don't agree. Like, I'm loyal to her, absolutely. I have a Homa, I have grinded out Crimson Wedge of Flames, I have C1, Triple Crowned. Stats that are like the best possible, but are like pretty decent, alright? And yeah, I absolutely love her, and the skin is so pretty. I love her hair especially. Nice, okay, so that's like third of the way there. We only have one more activity left, but we have to complete quest, which is not this one, so it's probably the third one, which kinda sucks, but I mean, we're gonna do it eventually. But for now, I kinda wanna go around and explore the island a little bit, you know, like I've been saying, the goal is to get like 50% of exploration. I'm not a completionist, I'm not perfectionist, so I really want like the minimum for, you know, to, you know, like at least get some more primos out of this. I'm not sure if it's like limited or not, but I think it probably is, right? So you better hurry. Where is this thing? Huh? I've seen there's a Pyroculus somewhere here, but okay, it's here on this little lamp or something. No, it's a teacup. Obviously some parking scares are actually excellent. And speaking of parkour, if you remember this game, Mirror's Edge, the original one, I actually used to speedrun it. Kinda, I wasn't like very good at it, but I did like a few dozen runs in the like sub 2 hour kind of range. And it was very fun, absolutely. Like, if you see Mirror's Edge either on some consoles or on Steam on sale, absolutely pick it up. Absolutely amazing game. Really fun for a dozen hours, you know. You can, and it has like actual speedrunning features built in. So if you're into speedrunning or like basically playing games optimally and fast, this game is something definitely for you, right? Okay, where are we even going? This one is like on the other side of the mountain, and I'm not sure if we can like get to this mountain from here. I mean, we could probably climb this, but I'm not sure if it's low enough for us to climb it without issues. But okay, I think. Oh, this one is so high up here. Okay, I have no clue how to get it. It's whatever. We have another one somewhere here, and a first chest, which I have absolutely no clue how to get. We have to use this thing, I assume, and like fill out these, maybe? Okay, let's fold up. Now this one is blue, I assume. And that was it. Nice. How do we get out of this? Here, okay. Can we climb this? That's my question. Because I really want to get the Paraculus. I think we can, but is it like low enough for us to get it? I think Kazuha could do it, right? Surely Kazuha could do it. Let me pull him up. Where are you, my boy?
All
Here you
right.
are.
Let's
Beautiful. Yeah, we got it. Nice. And there's that... I forgot what the name was, but like the domain in which you can get a few chests and stuff. Nice. Let's switch up to Yaemika, obviously.
whatever would you do?
If you're new to the channel, welcome to the account of the most dedicated and down bad Yaemika simp ever. Definitely. Okay, what do we have to do here? I'm assuming I color these, right? But how do we get the guy to paint? Huh. Is it like a gadget we have? No, I don't think so. Maybe these things? No. Wait, I'm kinda lost here. Maybe if we go back and... Oh yeah, there's this guy. Up on this little bridge here. Okay. Let me get to him. I know I'm probably doing this in the least optimal way possible, but... it's whatever, it's fun. Okay, do you get any instructions on which color to paint these? I don't see anything, so... it's just the green. It's just the blue. And that was it. Nice. That was freaking easy. Once you figured out what the little guy is, actually. This thing is very cute. Is it like a mushroom or something? It kind of looks like a mushroom, right? Like, they very like mushrooms in the Genshin world, like for some reason. I'm not saying I don't like mushrooms, like they are pretty cute and nice, but they definitely have a thing for them. Now I can't forget about this most important part of exploration. Mint picking. And here we have another one of these. I assume I have to color them in yellow. Maybe not. I had to call it, not wipe it off. Huh. Green? Blue maybe? Yep, it was blue. Nice. And here's another Pyroclus. I know that just... Can we find something once again? I don't think so. You can get here and get the Pyroclus, but how do we get the chest? That's the question. No clue, honestly. Can transform to this guy. Does it do anything? Climbing here doesn't help either. Huh. I'm very confused right now. Okay, we're gonna come up. We're gonna check out this later, probably. And what I mean by later is probably never, but it's fine. There are much more. There's so much more chests in the sea, right? Okay, let's try climbing up this wall. Okay, I'm looking respectfully at Juliana, obviously. I'm not picking or anything. I think I can climb it comfortably. Yeah. Okay, let's check out what's up there. This is canon. I don't see that much of anything substantial in terms of like chest or stuff to do. There's a Pyroclus, but it seems like it's down there somewhere deep. And I can actually see it on the map. So I don't know what the deal with this, but I guess we're gonna find out somewhere later, right? Surely. I like the music. I'm gonna put it up actually, because it's very calming and kinda sweet. I hope it's not gonna be too loud in editing, because when I change the music in game I can't really control it in editing, right? It's very green, which I like. Overall, I don't think it's my favorite island from the summer events, if I have to say it right now, but it's definitely up there. Well, obviously it's much better than the one from 2022, I think, when we had to collect all we had to do all the stuff with the castle. I don't know if you remember it, but I definitely have some leftover trauma from that, because it was so weird and confusing. Okay, we can't just jump here. Maybe we switch to Kazuhari real quick. Let me just use him. And yeah, I think this should be enough. Oh, not enough for the points though. Yeah, no, maybe if I had C1 then maybe, but okay, whatever. Oh, crap. Wait, give me a second. I just knocked a bunch of shit down from my shelf.
Słyszysz mnie?
Co?
Mogę liczyć na ciebie? Przyjedziesz po mnie, czy nie?
No.
Dobrze.
Okay, stuff is put down back now. Okay. I actually, next to my desk, I have this IKEA board that you can, like, you know, hook up stuff with and stuff. And it's so near my chair that sometimes when I try to, like move my arm to the right, I hit stuff off with my elbow and it falls to the floor, which isn't very pleasant, but it happens decently rare, so I'm not that bothered by it. Okay, we got another transportation point. It's nice. These are just nut-long creatures, right?
I see everything.
They look cute, but I wanna beat them up for some reason.
Solidified.
Ready.
Okay, climbing makes quick work of this. Absolutely, nice. If you don't see a thing, if you don't see like a recurring pattern in the characters I use,
Alright.
then maybe it's best, you know? Maybe it's best. Okay, where are we going now? Let's go check out this one and then this one. There is some underwater stuff, I guess. No, it's not underwater, it's caves. Oh god, it's not gonna be fun, I guess, soon. Honestly, it's very much a shame that the underwater stuff was only limited to Fontaine, right? Like, I would absolutely love to see some underwater segments in Natlan, but I guess I just replaced it with caves, which aren't that fun. I absolutely love like the additional terrain. Where is it? Yes, Sea of Begone Eras. That is so cool. One of my absolute favorite areas outside of Economia, obviously. Like, that's my definite favorite. If you haven't explored Economia because you're new to the game, I absolutely encourage you to. A very lovely terrain, looks absolutely magnificent, and the soundtrack is just on point. I'm gonna put some Economia soundtrack in the background for you if you haven't tried it out yet, but it's a blast, you know, like absolutely. I listen to it very often, even when I'm just not playing Genshin, just when doing some work and stuff. I love it. Okay, we can switch to this guy. This now are showing blue, which I don't know what we're supposed to do. What is this thing? Okay, no clue what I just said. Too long, didn't read. Can I get on this thing somehow? I guess we can, but it doesn't activate anything. Maybe the star is how we get to it? Yeah, exactly. But it didn't do anything. Do we have to color it or whatever? Well, I did color it, but it didn't seem to change much. Okay, I'm very confused on what I'm supposed to do. And I go with Genshin play mentality. Too long, didn't read. Classic. Okay, let's get to the next teleport waypoint. This one seems very nice, but we can explore it later. For some reason, the grass very much reminds me of some golf courses. I haven't been to any golf courses myself in real life, but back in the day I had a huge phase for this game called Golf with Your Friends, in which, as the name kinda implies, you play golf with your friends. It was very fun. Again, if you see this game somewhere on stream, on Steam for sale and you have a decent group of friends, it's very fun to, you know, play some golf, chat along, and also troll yourselves, because you can absolutely do some magnificent level trolling in this game. Okay, we have some Faturi, guys. Can we beat you up for some chest, maybe? Or is it like a side quest? I'm not very interested in the latter, to be completely honest. Yeah, it is a side quest, I think. Okay, I don't care. Can you stop talking now? Oh, get a chance for that. Okay. I judged the book by its cover, but in the end, I got some primos, so I'm happy. I mean, I guess, yeah, story quests would... Like, side quests would also give us primos, but... not too much into the side quest side of Genshin story. I only do Archons pretty much, and some story quests which I'm interested in if I like the character. Like, for example, I did Ya's story like 2 or 3 times on different accounts just because I wanted to replay it. Yeah, I wasn't lying when I was saying that I'm the most down bad Yas on YouTube, probably. Okay, I have to scare. Excuse you. Who do you think you are? Huh? Okay, we can actually use you probably to climb the mountain, right? Yeah, okay, cool. Still, very rude of him to just bump into me and not say anything. Where's the waypoint? Here you are. Beautiful. I have another one very close. Another star quest, which I'm just gonna very politely miss. It's very pretty here. It kind of reminds me of like the Sangonomiya Island in Inazuma, but it has this distinct, very colorful vibe, which I love. There's a chest key, but it's a premium chest, so I assume you have to do some deep tomfoolery to get it. Which, I don't know if I want to dedicate myself to it right now. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not your dedicated YouTuber who does absolutely everything on the map. I'm representing the typical lazy Genshin player who doesn't want to work too hard for anything. And here's a Perclus. And some guys to beat up. Cool. Hey, how dare you hit Yai Miko? I'm gonna pay for it, absolutely. Okay, clean and get rid of them. Bam. Okay. And now they trapped these little creatures. That sucks. Let's get you out. Okay, this is like a silly item, right? It wants me to get out of there. Okay, let's use this guy. Oh. Why are you at my little silly? Okay. Ah, okay, so we have to... Yeah, that makes sense. We have to collect a few of these sillies. Interesting, okay. This one... No, it's just showing us that you need this silly to open this chest, but not showing actually where the silly is. Well, it's a problem for another day, right? Surely. Maybe we find them somewhere somewhere very close, but I cannot doubt it. Yeah, we'll probably create a whole YouTube tutorial to get all of them. You love us, huh? What if I... Oh, okay, I didn't do anything.
Jak pojedziesz po mnie, to zamknij balkon.
No. Okay, cool. Okay. let's move on to another waypoint, because first of all I want them all unlocked, and we'll see how many points of exploration does it get us, actually. We get a bunch of more periculous. Hey, you have Chaska here. Hello, Chaska. What do you have to say?
It's one thing to brave the path of adventure, and to get back out there time and time again, even after you fail. Our team captain sure is something. A true adventurer, if I ever saw one. After all, a bird that's flown through some storms all its life is bound to turn out to be a better flyer than those who stay sheltered in their nests.
I am absolutely no clue who she was talking about. Probably Bennett, right? I assume, but maybe Mualani? I don't know. Okay. Again, we have to climb so different with buildings to get our Paraculus, I assume. Maybe not. Where are you? Here you are. Nice. Okay, let's head in the direction of our next waypoint. And here it is. Okay, that wasn't a very long journey.
Emerge.
Okay, had to hit a small smoke break, just like the general that I am. But we got another waypoint, which is very nice. And a chest here. Please tell me it's easy to do. It's right next to this event. Ow! Oh, I completely did it wrong, I think. Wait, these are yellow. Okay, makes sense. I thought it was going in the other direction. Oh my god, sorry, I'm absolutely garbage at this kind of things. It's making me use too much of my precious brain power. And okay, here we go. Nice. That was quick and easy. Why did I just do that? Mahina, what are you doing?
Well, what do we have here?
And here's another challenge, I assume the same one. No, it's fighting.
Emerge.
Cool.
Ready.
Clearly the Yaimi could make very quick work of these guys. Small. Okay. Do I have to pull the heavy guns on you? Oh, there we go.
Forever. Right now. Emerge. Right here.
Beautiful.
Well, what do
5
we have
primas for
here?
that. That's sweet. And another Pyroculus. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm absolutely not to date with these. I'm only on like 5th or 4th level of the statue, and I have absolutely no clue like where the statue is now. I'm just gonna check it out later, or I'm gonna pull it up in editing if I'm not too lazy for that. Okay, beautiful.
The fun.
And we died. Yeah, that wasn't the most graceful of me, admittedly. But it's fine, it's fine. I see that we need to get this little creature here. Let's just wait for stamina to replenish while we look at her absolute beauty. Oh my god, I love her. When is Yae Miko's skin gonna drop? Cause like, I'm sparing my budget when it comes to Yelan skin, cause you know, not the most rich right now, but for Yae, obviously my last savings. I'm gonna be fainting on the street, you know, begging for money to just get it. And there's no guy to help us get here. We can brute force it with ourselves. Huh? Like a Kazura here? Potentially. Yeah, as you can assume, I didn't get too many of the Natlan characters that are known for the exploration capacities. So I'm still very much OG and relying on good old Kazuma. Beautiful. Nice. Let's cross out another waypoint like that. Beautiful. You know what? Maybe a good idea to pull up Mualani, because I got her actually. Like from the Natlan characters, I got Mualani and Stlari. Yeah, not so Skirk, but she's not really Natlan, right? Okay, let's replace as a base command for Mualani.
Hey guys.
I'm sorry, but she's much more convenient than you. I don't know, it ends up somewhere, probably on this little deck I saw. Yep, exactly. Let's climb here. And here. Beautiful. Okay. Next ones are over here. Okay. We are 1 hour to this recording already, so I think the plan is for us to gather all the waypoints and then we can go and stop for now, return later with fresh new energy and then continue exploring and doing the quest. Hell yeah, that sounds that good, right? There's a Pyroclast there, but I have absolutely no clue how to climb it. Maybe from here would be easier? Got an hour suggesting that, but I don't think there's any way for us to climb the rope. Oh no! There... Okay, there is, but we have to be very careful doing that. But... yeah, like always, my excellent parkour skills showing. Okay, yeah. You have to be very slow and careful when you do this. Okay, let's start crouching. Okay. Let's try one more time. Okay, yeah. Very slowly. Very slowly. I think there was a movie about some guy that walked a tightrope like that from like one huge building to another. Oh! Okay, I didn't mean to do that, but that worked. Okay, beautiful. Yeah, I didn't saw the film, obviously, because I pretty much never watch movies, actually. But I did see, like, the trailer and stuff. But I have absolutely no clue how this is named. Probably gonna pull it up in editing, if I'm not, again, too lazy for that. I keep shaming my editing self, but in honestly, she's not that bad, she's not that lazy, okay? Don't underestimate editing me. Where the fuck are you? Is it like up there? I don't think so. I just missed it. No clue where this is. I think it's up there though. Nope. Okay, it's in the trees. Please tell me I can climb this, please. Okay. I'm also a fucking heart attack. Okay, we didn't even need to walk up the rope. We could have just literally walked up the tree. But it's whatever now. We got it either way, so it's nice. And we run out. That's not great. This one is another place very high up. let's leave all of the once again, right, guys? We also get a Pericles, so I think it's worth the climb, right? Okay, rest here for a little bit. I like the view, it's very pleasant and kinda seaside-like, you know? Okay, gonna put it up there, that's a shrine here in case I forgot. Okay. Let us continue. Okay, yeah, please don't run out of energy, I beg you. Are you gonna make it? I think she's gonna make it just fine, but... Okay, barely. Nice. Here is our waypoint, and where is our Pericles? Okay. We can do some more climbing. Hell yeah. As you can guess, I'm very excited for it. Okay, beautiful. And here it is. Nice. I can probably fly from here to that other Pericles, right? No issues, unless I do something stupid. I didn't. Awesome. That would be very much in my capacity to do something absolutely dumb here. Okay, let's pull up Citlali this time, because I'm pretty sure she could climb it.
Whatever you need.
And her little pillow. Yep, no problem.
Watch out.
I almost died. Let's go.
Right now.
It's the other guy. Yeah. That was quick. Not that I really mind for basic chest. Okay, next one is up here. Oh, and we missed one all the way there. Okay, I think I'm gonna pick up all the waypoints on this side of the map, and in another recording I'm gonna handle the rest of these. And that should put us on like a solid 30 to 40% of exploration if we continue picking up chests on our way like here. By the way, if you're still watching, I'm very grateful, you know, because it's definitely gonna be probably the longest video on my channel. I'm not gonna cut it up too aggressively like I usually do, because it's meant to be a chill little video, you know, for you to play in the background. And just, you know, listen to me rambling and yapping. I think I'm very good at yapping. Like, when I get into the yapping mode, I can't stop myself sometimes, you know? Which isn't great for my friends, especially when I'm recording voice messages. Oh my god, I can be such a menace with voice messages sometimes, you know? Like, one time I think I sent someone like 2 hours worth of voice messages on Messenger in one sitting. And it was literally just me driving around, doing some groceries and other stuff around the city, and just non-stop yapping about whatever came to my mind. Which was very fun for me, but I don't think the person ended up listening to even one part of these. Which, fair. Absolutely fair. But yeah. Okay, we got, I think, this one waypoint and then these two next. Okay. That shouldn't be too hard, right? Right? Surely, Genshin, surely. Okay, let's go. Yeah, yesterday I was doing a leg day at the gym, and honestly, like I've been saying, leg day is my absolute favorite. Yeah, I wanted to go to the gym today also, because I've been yesterday, but I think because it's a holiday, the gym is closed all day, so sucks for me, I guess. I mean, I have some dumbbells lying around. Like, I think pretty much everyone has at least some dumbbells and stuff laying around their house from, you know, like their phase to start training at home before they realize that whatever they go to do at home is nowhere near what they can do at the gym. So they kinda gave up, right? After some time. At least that was me. Okay, we can get on this. How do we even use this? I'm still very confused on how this actually works. Do we have to paint these balloons? I think so. Didn't clearing up. It's weird. Okay, we did a bunch of them below. These ones just don't want to get painted. Huh. Just any color. I mean, I'm choosing a color I like, right? And it doesn't work. Okay, whatever. I think I'm gonna give up on it right now and do it later, because it's just too confusing for my little Genshin coded brain that refuses to read anything that's over one sentence long when it comes to instructions. Okay, we have these two left to do, which is gonna be... Okay, we have this guy again. We can color the balloons. But that didn't do anything. Maybe we paint them blue? No. I have no clue what they want from me. Okay, they want orange maybe on this side. Well, we can't even pick orange, that's the problem. They have bits of blue on this side. Okay, no clue how to do it. I give up. Way too complicated for me. There's a lot of them. And this gave us this little box with more. Beautiful. So it works sometimes, but on the other, it just wants some really random colors that we don't even have unlocked. And I have absolutely no clue how to unlock them. I mean, I could search it up, obviously, but... Am I too lazy to do it? You bet. And the waypoint is right here. Beautiful. Okay, let's go to the last one. That is literally in the opposite direction that we're going. Ah, we got some fighting. That's cool. We can do that. I'm always up for fighting.
Right here, right now. Show no mercy. You two. Cut.
And I'm pretty sure yeah, we can make really quick work of him. Yep, absolutely. Nice.
Don't tell me that's everything.
Let's get the drops also, because I don't think he's very popular in the areas, right? So they will probably come in handy when I'm least expecting it.
Right now.
I like those windows. They're like little mirages, right? Very, very nice. I would love to have one like this, like in my house, you know, maybe with some different patterns and stuff, but the colors are very appealing to me. As you might assume, I really love pink, and green, and orange. Blue, not so much, but it's tolerable, right? Okay, that's the last waypoint. Let's pick up this another Periculus. And let's actually see if we can turn them in slightly. Can you? Okay, nice. Let's check it out. Just by doing stuff of this island alone, is it enough? No, nowhere near close. We need more 7 of them. Okay, that's fine. It's gonna be stuff to do on the next recording sessions. And let's see, we are up to 1k primos. Very nice. Like the goal for the recording is to like get up to 1 temple to get a Nifa potentially. But if I don't get her, that's cool. I don't think I have very high PT actually. Okay, I have 20, 25, 30. Yeah. Not great. 33. Including the temple, that would be like 43, so nowhere near PT. But maybe I'll get lucky, you know? Who knows, maybe I can finally take advantage of the YouTubers slash streamer YouTubers slash streamer luck, you know, that I've been talking about. Okay, that's gonna be it for this recording session. We're gonna see each other in a few seconds for us, a few seconds for you, and probably a few hours for me. So, bye. Okay, hello guys. It's been probably a few seconds for you, but it's been a few hours for me since the last recording, and I'm actually not sure what I was supposed to do. Oh yeah, I wanted to explore those other islands. Yep. Okay, now I got it. So let's go to the furthest point we already unlocked, and I guess we can just fly over there, right? I'm assuming. If nothing weird happens. Like, I don't know what is with the, like, maps and stuff. Like, is it just the area of the summer island? Like, because, like, this one surely is staying in the game because it has, like, Pyrocles and other stuff. But this one seems to be like almost another different area, right? I don't know, maybe I'm just talking absolute nonsense, correct me in the comments, but like I've been saying, I did absolutely no research, I go in blind, I have no clue what to expect. And I think it's more fun that way, you know? It's been a while since I started watching. Oh, okay, is it like locked or something? I guess. Oh, okay, it's interesting. Like, why can we get there? Like, is it like a quest we have to unlock or something? Weird. Okay, let's check out the caves, I guess, which are somewhere over here. Okay, yeah, let's check it out, I guess. No clue if we're actually able to swim there, but we'll try. I guess it's a good moment to pull up Moalani, right? Okay, where are you? Ah, here. Okay, nice. So, it's quite a long way there, so, you know, we'll see how it goes. Like, if it's another quest logged kind of thing, I'm not gonna be surprised. Hello? Why is my bar depleting? No! What's going on? Hello! I just got scammed out of my night salt bar. Did you saw that? That's insane. Can we generate it in somewhere? I guess here, right? Yep, okay. So, let's try it out. Oh my god, I'm very scared of like empty seas. I'm like when there is water and you don't see anything ahead of you, like no land or anything. It's honestly terrifying to me. If I have myself. Okay, what's going on? Can I can't swim there, so okay, I assume it's another area that's locked by a quest. Interesting. Okay, so we can explore this one, we can explore this one, so I guess our exploration for now is complete until I do the quest, which I wasn't planning on doing so soon, but I guess we have to, right? Okay, let's see. Where's the world? Recollections. Oh, so it's like stuff we need to. It's like reminding of what's important world building stuff, so we don't forget and get confused. Okay, cool. I mean, I'm not gonna get confused because I'm not gonna read the entire quest. Definitely. Okay, here we have a where's the water? No? And you drown in a kid's pool. It would be very embarrassing. Well, let's check it out. Can we get it? Okay, we can. Nice. So we have to go here. Time to rest. Oh my! I absolutely hate when they're doing that. When they like make the travel just go to sleep, and there's this whole sequence of them like going to sleep, then waking up, and going somewhere. Like it's so unnecessary. Like they could have just cut it out completely. Oh my god. Okay, I guess I'm not gonna make you sit through the entire quest that I'm gonna be skipping completely, so I'm gonna pause the recording. I will see each other after I finish the quest. Okay guys, I was like literally just booting up my second monitor to get some podcast going and to like, you know, zone out and do this quest. But it turns out we have to do some activities, which I guess is better than just straight up sitting and skipping dialogue, but still, I have no clue what I'm gonna be doing. Seems like we have like 3 things to do, so let's skip through that and see what it's about, really. They are really excited for some reason. I have absolutely no clue what's going on. Okay, I guess they finished yapping for a little bit, and it was basically just some stuff about planning the trip and activities they're gonna do. I still don't know if we like can do anything substantial, because like it said that we have to do activities, and I was like, okay, can I get some gameplay, I can record that, but it seems like it's just basically more talking, which I wasn't signed up for. Okay, can we do something? Well, I need to stop yapping. You can't have more than one yapper on this channel, and that one is me. Okay, so we do something. Okay, Sarian staff test run cruise ship. Okay, blah blah blah. Too long to read. Okay, some weird stuff with the boats and cameras, I assume.
I'll set off from here, and the destination's over there.
Okay. What do we have to do even?
Fire up the wave machine.
I have no clue. Ah, so we have to like tell the Sarians to do stuff. What's going on? Okay, it's literally just moving the camera and clicking one button. And side stuff. Okay, where's the... That was it? I swear to god, I literally clicked space 2 times. And that was the entire thing. And we got a chest for that, which I mean... Yeah, sure, but... It's not really gameplay, no?
So the facilities here are
This literally could have been a cutscene. Is she speaking their language or something? What's going on? I have absolutely no clue what's going on. Okay, we started another challenge.
and the destination's over there.
Okay. We have to complete some construction. Okay. That seems a little bit more involved than the last
First
time.
things first, we need to finish building the facilities.
But I have no clue what's going on.
Wave machine is
Okay,
key.
can we like shoot it or something? We're not doing anything. Oh. Alright. We have to build these stuff, but it's not working. How do you do it? I have to collect these or something? Yeah, no fucking clue what I'm doing. I'm so confused. Can someone explain to me what I'm supposed to do? Like, I'm supposed to construct something, but how do I even do that? This is just not doing anything. Do we have to like hold it or something? Okay, I'm holding it. And it doesn't do anything. Okay, let's abandon it and let's try once again maybe. Let's actually read the instructions, okay? Cause... Okay, we have to listen to the dialogue once again. Oh my fucking god, I hate this.
Oh, hey there.
They're doing it in such a convoluted way, like, can we make it so simple like the last minigame?
Also,
Okay. And we got no instruction this time.
and the destination's over there.
Let me pull it up. Use the something powers of the thing stuff to create a chompy shark and wave machine. Huh. Okay, but how? It just says that I have to use the powers, but literally doesn't tell me
First things first.
what I'm
we need
supposed to
finish
do,
building the
really.
facilities. Where we place the wave machine
Like-
is key.
What am I supposed to do? Like use, I don't know, like move these or something? Can you move? Hello? No, it's not doing anything. I'm so confused. It's probably very easy and you're just bashing your head against the wall watching me do this, but at least you got no clue what I'm supposed to do. Okay, there are these two signs. Oh! Oh, so I'm supposed to... Oh, okay, that makes sense. Okay, that... that just made so much sense. Okay. Can I grab it again? Now let's put it, I don't know, here for some reason. Bam. No, this... Let's put it here. Why can't I place it here, huh? Why? Okay, and now I have to say to them that it's done.
Nice job.
Okay, I got it, but
Thank you.
tell me if I'm stupid or is it just too complicated and absolutely not explained at all. Oh, so we got rid of the land.
Let's give it another shot.
What?
Nice job.
Okay, so we pushed
Smart
this
little
guy
girl, you. Guess I'll set off right away then.
and it just... But we don't have a guy over there. What am I doing? Someone explain to me, rebuild the facilities. Okay, yeah, let's build them. So this... Okay, this one is pushing her this way. So like What do we place here? I'm so fucking confused right now. This one is what it is. Okay, it's the guy, but there's no Sarian left for him. So can I like erase it? Huh. Well, let's place it here maybe. Let's check if this did anything.
Nice job.
Okay, so we push her here. But there's no like Sarian over there, so what is this doing? This wait, this is Sarian over here? Apparently. How am I supposed to know that? Like oh my god, I'm so stupid. Okay, let's try it once again. Check. Interesting. Okay, rebuild the facilities. Cool. So we need to remove this, I assume. Can I place it here? Guess I can. Let's place this guy over here. Why can't I do it from distance? That's so stupid. Hello? Can I jump? I guess no. Okay, so here. So this one will be pushed. This one will push her that way. And then we'll figure stuff out, I guess. So maybe I'm gonna place another one of these. Like here, maybe? It's gonna like push her this side, this guy gonna push her that way. And it should be done, if I'm not mistaken or stupid. Which, I've been kinda stupid for the last, I don't know, like 15 minutes.
Smart little thing, aren't you? Guess I'll set off right away then.
Okay, and what does this thing do?
No!
I'm so... No, I can't do it.
Let's
I'm
give it
too
another
dumb for this fucking garbage. What am I supposed to do? Rebuild the facility. Okay, view hint. Give me the hint, cause I'm too stupid. What? That didn't tell me anything. Okay, let's once again. No clue. Absolutely no clue what I have to know. Okay, I'm gonna look it up on YouTube, cause I'm just too fucking dumb to figure it out by myself. Okay, be right back. Okay, I watched a YouTube video of the guy doing this, and what he did is basically take this and put it here. Can you? Okay, I have to hold it. He placed it here, and then he took this thing and place it here. Okay, and that should be done. If I'm not stupid. Which I probably am, but...
Nice job!
Okay,
Smart little
so
thing,
we
aren't you?
push
Guess
this
I'll set off right away
guy.
then.
Then we push this guy. Now we push this. We go over here. And then this guy. Okay, that's done. Oh my fucking god, this took me so much longer than it probably should have. What? Hello?
Nice
What?
job.
I'm so confused. I literally did the same thing as the guy in the video. What did I do wrong? I literally got her to the thing that she was supposed to go, right? Yeah, move this guy. And then this guy. It's literally what it's supposed to do.
Hey, we make a great team, you and I. It's almost
Okay, is it completed?
understand everything I say.
Oh my fucking god, it's completed.
Ictomasaur?
I feel like I just had a fucking stroke or something.
Am I right?
Maybe it's just too hot in my room, because currently I don't know how many degrees it is, but what I know is it's absolutely boiling alive in here. Oh my god.
Oh, sure. I'll wait here in case the traveler gets... Such cute little things. Maybe I should get Granny to teach me some Ictomasaur. Oh, hey, traveler. How's this? Glad to hear it. It almost makes me...
Okay, so that's done. That just took me, I don't know, like 15 minutes to do.
At the bottom.
So hopefully this one is easier, because I'm gonna crash out if it's another too hard to figure out for me. Oh, okay, I'm seeing that there's a Paraculus in this thing, so let me just climb it and see if I can get it. Okay, maybe pulling up supply here would be a good idea, but I'm pretty sure I can do it. Okay, and where's the Paraculus? Is it inside? Yep, it's inside. Nice. And we're going up there. I assume. This ladder. Oh my fucking god. Have I shared how absolutely awful at parkour I am in Genshin? Yeah, I don't think you need more proof than this. Okay, let's climb it up the normal way. And pull up Slani, because she probably will come in handy. Oh, it's optional. So we don't have to do it? Oh, okay, in that case, I'm just gonna go look for Bennett, which is over there. Is he gonna have another weird adventure for us, or is it gonna be normal? Please tell me you're normal, dude.
That's not what you are sincere. Oh, traveler! They need someone for the minute I met. Sir, but if you... I really want to help. Well, you can watch from the sidelines. Does that sound good to you, buddy? All right, then.
Oh my god, Asha Speedrun. Instructing something to lift the springboard when on passes the paintable to paint the... Okay, that makes some sense, but I'm afraid it's gonna be as intuitive as the last one. But let's give it a shot, I guess. Okay. Where do we start even? It's a long ass course we have to go through. Okay, we start here. And what are we supposed to do exactly? Huh? Wait, do I have to time it right or something? Okay. What is it supposed to do? I think I timed it right. See, I clicked. Now it worked for some reason. Okay. What's the first checkpoint, it seems? Okay, another one. I clicked this! Like, I literally clicked this when I was supposed to. This is so clunky and weird. Oh my god, I hate this. Okay, it worked this time. Yeah, let's do this one. Yeah. And now again I have to collect in the exact fucking moment. Because for some reason... Okay, this worked, oh my god. I was ready to rage again. Okay. Please. Okay, jump. Nice. And we go... Where's the guy? Okay, here. But it's here? Yeah? Okay, and now... I clicked this! I literally clicked this! Oh my fucking god, do I have to do it again? No. Thank fuck. I would have been so fucking pissed if we had to do it again. I don't know if you can hear me like clicking the space button, but I literally clicked this, but this guy just doesn't... I clicked! Why is it so clunky? I'm just trying to make a wholesome, chill video about doing the summer event, but it just keeps on pissing me off. Yeah, I have a pretty short temper if you can't tell. Okay. This time I have to click like so soon. He did the thing. He literally did the thing while he was on the platform. He jumped. Like, you saw it, right? Like, I'm not going insane over here. Like, he literally... Oh my god. Okay, let's keep calm. Let's try not to get pissed at silly game. Okay. No. Okay, do it, do it, do it, do it. Okay, he did it. Oh my god. Are we done? Yes, we done. Jesus, that was insane.
Well done, buddy. It's Bennett's turn.
Yep. I've done my work. Thanks for looking out. You're the best.
Go, Asha! Go, Bennett!
Ow! So we're doing the speedrun, like, again, but... Okay, that seems more reasonable. At least the controls are normal and don't piss me off. Which is honestly the bare minimum. I mean... Hello? Okay. Gonna be calm. Have to stay calm. You have to stay on and not jump. Which doesn't make any sense, but okay. So you have to fall on these and that carry us upward. Or I guess not always.
Adventure time.
Okay. Now this. And are we done?
Okay. Wait, what? Where did the finish line go? Oh no. That's right. I cannot...
Destination, what do you mean? This thing? Oh, I have no clue what's going on. I guess I have to chase after this thing, right?
Head right.
Yeah, I assume.
Come on, we're so close.
Oh, fuck. Don't fall. Can you jump normally, please? Do your thing. Okay, have I done it?
Jump onto the finish line.
Oh my fucking god! I can't. I'm just... Okay, let's jump calmly. Okay, are we done? Is it it? I think it's it.
Let's give it up for Bennett and his Asha, especially the
They're acting like it was such an intense life risking thing. Like that was literally the easiest thing I've done.
I'll remember your name, Mr. Bennett.
I know this adventure isn't over. Asha,
I'm just saying goodbye now? Did he just met this guy like half an hour ago or something? So weird. I have no clue what's going on, but I'm absolutely gonna comment on what's happening. By the way, there's a spider, I think, climbing up the wall.
After all, he's the best
Yeah, I
bowler
think it's a
know.
spider, but it's so small that I'm not threatened by it. Honestly, yesterday,
Really means a lot
when
to
I
have
was
you
like
here.
doing some riding... No, it's not a spider, it can fly. Okay, it's a different kind of wings. Like, okay, cool. Not the spider, not my problem, right? Nice. Yeah, but yesterday when I was working in my bed, I actually saw like a huge spider on my wall, and it's gonna sound a little pathetic, but I'm insanely scared of spiders, alright? Like, insanely. And I had to go and wake up my other family member who's currently living with me, and they were kinda pissed, which is understandable, like who wants to be woken up in the middle of the night just because there's a spider in my room. But I was literally shaking and crying, and just
In fact,
something funny that happened was when I was like standing like 10 meters outside of my room and just watching them through the crack in the door, just waiting to say, okay, it's finished, the spider is gone. I was waiting for that, and then like I think like some piece of trash fell from my pocket on the floor. I jumped backwards so hard that I literally crashed in my desk and like flipped over my 2 monitors and some other stuff. It's just, I'm lucky that nothing got seriously damaged, but you know, I'm just arachnophobic, okay? It's serious. It's also not my fault. Okay, what are we doing now? Oh my god. I have no clue what I'm supposed to do. Do I even have to click anything? Let's have to click those things. The music is kinda nice. What's going on? This quest is kinda insane. Mostly because of the absolutely awful game mechanics. Okay, we get to use more money here, that's nice. Wait. Oops. Nice. Okay, this at least makes some sense. Yeah, I'm gonna be salty for the rest of the session, I swear. Because what just happened was absolutely insane. Okay. Can I jump here? Yeah, I can. Nice.
Mint green, the perfect color to bring out the cool, refreshing moisture of the sea breeze.
She's yapping about something non-stop, but I'm literally not listening. I couldn't care less. And it's gonna be finished now, surely. No, why is the percent meter not going up? Are we like off course or something? I assume so. It doesn't seem to end anytime soon. Okay, maybe it's ending now? I think I just made it so much longer for myself. I just hope I get some reward for it at least. Bam. Okay, we just skipped by the finish line and we got here. Beautiful. That's kinda nice. The dragon is happy, that's good. And the lapel is sad. Nice.
Great job, Milani! That was awesome!
That was kinda mad, to be completely honest.
Truly, her Paimon told me.
They're hyping her up so much, it's insane. Like, they literally just do one small thing and they act like it was the most insane adventure of their lives.
After all that hard work, they must. Huh? What do you.
When are we gonna,
Me too.
like, get to the other island? That's what I'm supposed to do, right?
Uh-oh.
Get to the other get to the other island.
Now, before the crowd gets here.
They're too busy with
Okay,
doing
I
some
wanna
photos
see
and
big
stuff.
smiles and
Honestly, this setup kinda reminds me of Danganronpa 2. If you guys played it, you probably know what I'm doing. Like the first few hours when they were convinced they were just going on some vacations and stuff. Yeah. Okay, we cleared one thing. That was only one thing. Out of 6. Oh my fucking god, I'm gonna crash out if this keeps going on. I didn't sign up for this, please, help. Okay, at this rate this video is gonna turn out to be like several hours long. Which my editing software is absolutely not gonna like, and editing me is gonna hate me. That's for sure. I mean, I already did some editing of like the first recording, and it wasn't that interesting to be completely honest. Like listening to me up. Yeah, that's fate worse than death, honestly.
Brave adventurers,
Okay.
welcome to Villa Guitzley. You're just in time to witness our annual
Ooh.
Hello there, Mr.
Nanasion.
Excuse me, Mr.
Just head downhill from here, and as for things to take, you'll need. Okay, all set. Brave challenge.
Okay, I have to go to the scale for now. Why is it? Oh, so we're entering the areas that were locked. Okay, that's good. At least that's some progress that's happening. Not some meaningless quest. I mean, we've got primos for them, so I can't complaining too much, right? Nice. Okay. This, however, reminds me of that one set in Squid Games. Like, where they played with the balls and stuff. That's kind of familiar, no?
Hey, is that a bounty board?
What Paimon see?
Huh?
5 zeros, 6 zeros. And there's even a 5 in front. That's 5 million more.
Esteemed,
Jeez.
you must be
Oh, did something?
not long even now.
That's awful.
Well,
Okay, what are we doing? Riding the cruise ship, so I guess this one. Oh my fucking god. I'm really scared of how long this recording is gonna take, but I'm dedicated to do... not like everything completely, but most of it, right? What do we have hearts? Are we gonna be shooting something? Huh.
Sheriff, you're back at last. Meh. Did you find anyone to help? Here, sit tight, and I'll grab you a drink. Meh. Meh.
Hey, where's our booze? Why hasn't it been sent over yet? The boss made himself clear. If he has to come get it himself, he sets his own price.
That's insane. Oh, we get to here. Kill them. That's nice. I like killing people. And I guess it doesn't really matter which stuff we use on them. I mean, which color. Oh shit. There are a bunch of them now. And we haven't been harmed even a little bit. Up. Ah, okay, here. There's a chest. Let me get it.
We got the treasure. Time to scream.
No, give me that. There's more 5 primos.
Help!
This is so goofy. Okay, I kinda liking this, to be honest.
Hostages? These guys are awful. Oh, why isn't it moving? Come on, come on.
Oh, I didn't get the last one. Okay, cool. I can switch callouts even. I don't know if it's doing anything really. But I guess something.
Who is this hero you just mentioned, Sheriff?
Years ago, here in this town of ours, there lived
Huh?
a
I think I'm getting shot at.
who always
Okay, I guess
stood
here.
up for what was right. Famed for his unmatched courage.
This kind of reminds me of like these amusement rides that had like 4D or like 5D, like back when I was a child, and basically worked like you were given like a pistol and sat behind the screen, and your job was to like shoot the stuff on the screen with the pistol. It was kind of fun. It was very similar to this.
This is the Notes League Games. Yeah, but this
What do you need us to do?
knockout.
Leave it to me.
I'm new.
Traveler, cover that gun for me, will you?
Man, wish we had backup like this all those times.
Okay, cool. Some more shooting, which I don't exactly
The sheriff's
mind.
just looking at it. When our moment
It's been
comes,
kind of fun.
I'll let you know. We'll strike together. I'll hit the left, you hit the right. Wait for my signal. Get ready.
Okay. Bam.
Nice shot.
Thank you, Jessica.
The sheriff stopped. Must be enemies up ahead. Shoot that bottle over there. We need to draw them out of their hiding places. Got it.
Can I? What can I shoot?
Fire together on my signal. Get ready.
Fire in the hole!
Nice shot.
I'm so confused. This is so janky and low-key stupid. I found the switch. Nice.
Looks like the sheriff triggered the alarm. A whole bunch of goons showed up. Right on time, if you ask me. Traveler, let's see who can take down the most.
Me, it seems. Kinda slow on the shot, Jessica.
Oh, sorry. That wasn't meant to be a taunt. It's kind of a Kukasaur SOS. Man, you're a tough opponent, that's for sure. Must have done
Yeah,
it
you
in an
all needed 1 and I got 10. It's kinda embarrassing of you, aren't it? Okay, that's done. Cool. I hate the sound of a chest
One
appearing,
traveler.
so give me that.
Here, let me teach you how to fire off rapid bursts of...
Oh, shoot.
What happened?
I got distracted for a split sec. Let's go after him.
Okay, we got some primos, that's nice. Where the guest shot?
Now's
Here.
your chance to try out the trick I just taught you.
Nice. Well, they do hurt a lot, so you have to be pretty fast on this. That was it. Okay. I really don't like when they introduce some fun gameplay and literally lasts for 5 seconds.
A little firepower's got you spooked? Alright then, show-offs. Let's see who's the quicker shot.
There's a ton of smoke over there.
Whoa. Truth is, the leader never planned to fight us. All that
Huh. Uh-oh. What should we do? Is there some kind of mechanism we can use?
Look! There's a bunch of cages down in the canyon. Let's go see.
Okay, some more unlocks we have to do, and there's the chest.
Right here.
But obviously
Everyone
got some opponents, but these should be pretty easy to beat, right? Good Nahida, we got the Mika, we can carry it easily. Damn. Would have been more fun if they literally model these cactuses as enemies, but I mean, still cool. Okay, what are we supposed to do now? Obtain key. It's nice. It's free with it. This is the sheriff, I assume. Oh. And oh, just sweet. Did he just fell down here? It's insane. Let's check it out. What happened to you? Yeah, he literally fell down his stupid head. It's cool. We've been here before, so let's move forward, I guess. Yeah. This guy is really good at putting himself in dangerous situations, I assume.
Traveling to other worlds is all that anyone seems to be writing about these days.
Yeah, Mika, it's a serious moment. Don't just go and ramble about your things.
At least have the courage to back it up. Let's check out that cave that got blown open. Maybe we'll find a clue to help us escape.
Where is it? Okay, I have to climb. That's fun. Honestly, I think I'm gonna cut the recording and overall the video on this part, and then let's do the other stuff in part 2. Because this is getting too long for a single YouTube video, if I have to be honest. Oh no, there's this guy.
Action first. Fuck later. Get behind me. Don't let your guard down. Right here.
Is it normal that Zhong's pillar got put up in this position? Never seen it before.
Come on now, right now.
Let's keep blasting him.
Emerge.
Okay, beautiful. That should be enough to kill him. Exactly. Okay, they were yapping about some notes or something they found. No clue, like always. And we get a protocols.
Are Asha even
Nice.
allowed in Villa Bleaksley?
Cool. Some are shooting, it seems.
Whoa! Look at all these Nochgli henchmen Chaska knocked out. Better than abyssal monsters.
I really like the aesthetic. If nothing else, the vibe and graphics they pull up are absolutely amazing. And then we get the boss fight. Yeah, it seems like it.
Chase after us, even after witnessing the good sheriff's downfall. I must admit, even I underestimated how persistent you
Is it a good practice for FPS games? Not really, but you know, it could serve as one if you're desperate for anything.
get to work, boys.
Oh, we have to collect them. Cool. Can we catch a larger ammo size? Because carrying only 4 is kind of stupid. I mean 6.
Come on. Me likey.
He's throwing boulders at us. That's not nice.
You're doing that thing. Huh? Oh no. Sorry, boss.
Are we still hitting him? Oh, I guess we should have been hitting these. That's fine though. Some more guys ahead of us. Okay, just surrender so not hitting them, I guess. What is E? Could you just restore the HP or something? Because right now they're kinda useless.
Your beloved son will never rise again.
And back to killing this guy. Nice. Oh, it's a bomb. That's bad. Bam. That was kinda cool. Okay, I'll give them that. That's kinda cool. And Mualani is just enjoying herself.
Yeah, well, that was unexpected. In a good way.
Okay, we can just ignore them and focus on killing him. Yep. Bam. Nice. Can you give me the chest? Very much looking forward to getting it. Just give me. Nice. Okay, another waypoint we have to unlock. And it's up there, it seems like. Let's climb there and there. Yeah, we could kinda use supply right now, but I'm too lazy to switch her out in the team right now. It's probably gonna use Mualani even more in a second. Yep.
Let him go.
Surrender now.
Phew! That was one. Off we go.
Okay, we have to get there, because there's a Proclus. I'm hoping I'm gonna have enough by the end of this video to at least level up the statue one more point, right? That'll be fun. I love the detail that they're made of like cardboard and stuff. That's really cool. Okay, I'm not gonna do the optional stuff, obviously. I'm too lazy for that, as you can probably assume. I'm a Genshin player after all, you know. Please. Oh my god. Okay, I guess we have to wait. Let's switch to Zhongli maybe. He's taller. Bam.
You know what? At the end of the day, we still did a good thing. We kept the town safe. So, if any more monsters show up, we'll just clear them out, like we always do.
And another one. Beautiful.
Wow, such an awesome vibe. Yeah. Those Winkley is really cute.
This is the end of the thing? I'm gonna do some more stuff. Kinda seems like the ending cutscene, right? Like we beat the main boss, We got out. The llama is gonna say something probably.
I feel it. Yeah. Honestly, it's. Wait. Are you two still thinking about?
Yeah, like...
We're here. You must have been waiting for us to take a...
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna see a single...
But since...
Oh well, I'll get the camera. Three, two, cactus.
That's nice. That was a good photo. Okay, cool. Another thing down, so we got 2 out of 6. Oh my god, that's gonna take a lot of time. Okay, so I think that's the end for today's episode. Gonna see each other in another one soon, hopefully. I mean, before the event closes, you know? Like, I have a deadline to finish playing this and recording. But yeah, let's collect our commissions and let's see how much primos did we get in the entire thing. Because, not gonna lie, doing it for primos is kind of the entire point, you know, to not miss out on the rewards. Okay, let's see, let's check battle pass and finally this moment we've been waiting for. Okay, there's not enough for the... There's not enough for the temple, but we can get some simple... We can do some single pulls, and let's see who we get. If anything, really. It's far... Setos, that's my C6 of him, right? Wait, let me check. Oh, and we get friendship with Zhongli. That's beautiful. Okay, Setos, where you are, Setos? He is done, right, 6. Cool. I'm not planning on building him anytime soon, but probably in the future, yeah. Like, I have this long-term goal of building pretty much every character in Genshin, so... That's gonna be something to look forward to, right? Okay, and we got lusted pools. Nothing, and probably nothing as well. Right, okay. So, that's it. Thank you guys for staying with me and enjoying this very long and kind of unusual video on this channel. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and yeah, that's gonna be it from me. Let's see each other in another one, and take care. Thank you.